Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lehman. So today is Sunday, the last day of May. No, I'm sorry, April. Last day of April. So today is a doll comparison video, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these two girls. Now, before I get started, I do want to apologize for the dolly nudity. But I needed their clothes off in order to show you the difference between these two types of girl. Now, notice both of these are Night Lolita. Both of them. This is a Night Lolita and this is a Night Lolita. Same body, just different aspects of it. So, before I get started, I want to I want to say hey to everybody, first of all. I want to let you guys know that I will not be purchasing a doll this month because I'm going to be working on a couple of them here in the house. And I'll eventually reveal them to you, probably not this month coming up, but the month after. I will be ordering a new doll the month after because I want a specific doll off of AliExpress because I'm going to go ahead and try to get this doll before it's too late because I have a feeling it's not selling. It doesn't look like it's selling very well. But yeah, so I want to get one of these dolls so I can compare it. So next time, the next comparison video you'll be getting from me will be with the 3-foot Barbie dolls. Yeah. But other than that, what do you guys say we get started? And I also have a music video, guys, coming out for you guys. So you won't see a lot of me in this video. You'll just see the dolls. So that's good enough for me. I don't mind because I don't care about being on camera at all. But yeah, it's fine. So the first thing you need to know is that these girls here are, like I said, they're the same doll. Different head sculpts. Same doll. New body. Now, this is the newest body that Night Lolita has come out with. And this is the older body. She is my oldest Night Lolita doll I own. She was actually my very first one. I bought her off of Amazon. She was about $70 because in the beginning these girls were crazy expensive, and when she first came out she was like I think it was I think she was about $125 or something like that because she was a new skin tone. But yeah, but as the months, years went through, they have dropped the prices on these girls. Now, the one thing I will basically what I'm gonna go is I'm gonna tell you my likes and dislikes of these dolls because I do have dislikes to them. I do have likes to them. Okay, so what do you guys say? We get into it. Now, my first one is we're gonna do the dislikes, guys. Now, when it comes to these girls, we're gonna review the entire body. Now, as you can see, both of them have the three-piece torso. There's a piece here, and a piece here. The center torso does move. Now, because she's older, I'm not gonna try to move her because she might break. I don't know. She's basically been sealed one time, and it seems like she's coming loose again. Now, as you can see, when it comes to height rise, same size. So they're still a 60 centimeter doll, no difference in them. Their eye shapes are also pretty much the same, but they have different face molds. So these girls, like I said, when it comes to Night Lolita, they are based on a TV show that if you want to watch this TV show, you type in Ye Loli on eBay. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm thinking about something. I got to get it out of my mind. About YouTube, and you will be able to watch the TV show. And the TV show is in Chinese, so China. There's a lot of crazy stuff on there, and the characters that you see on in this for the face mold are based on the characters from the TV show. Now, I have looked at a little bit of TV show. I can't understand what it said, but it's not bad. Let's just say when it comes to this show, it's a lot like watching Winx Club, but a little more hardcore because yeah, people die in that show. So yeah. But other than that, yes, it is pretty clear that this show does exist, and it's pretty good. So our next little thing you want to look at is We're going to start with the head. Now, when it comes to taking the head off, heating her head up is easy. Heating her head up and taking it off is hard. In fact, when I heated her head up, I ended up breaking the piece that holds the head on. And unfortunately, because she is made like that, it is difficult to get her head off. If you can replace that piece, then by all means, you could take the head off. But I would not advise taking the head off of this girl here because of her head mechanism, her neck mechanism. It's not very good. It's very annoying. And this one here, hers is pretty easy. Just pop, pip, and you're done. Now, when it comes to their waist joints, both of their waist joints. Now, the dislikes of now the first one, as you can see, there's I don't know what that is in the arm area, like right here. There's like a separation, and there's like a huge gap in between. But when you look at her arm right here, it's perfectly symmetrical. So this was very annoying. I don't know. I guess that was the original design to the dolls. The other thing that changed about them is their joints. This right here on this one is a separate piece. And I'm going to show you what I mean. It's a separate piece. This is a separate piece from the shoulder. Now, when it comes to moving the shoulder, she does have articulation in her upper arm. And as you can see, like I said, it's a separate piece, almost like it was like a BJD. Now, when it comes to bending her arm, it's very aesthetically pleasing. I like the curve of this, and it makes it look normal. Now, when it comes, like I said, when it comes to articulation, she has beautiful articulation. The hands have changed. As you can, now, when it comes, I'm going to show you what I mean. I already have a doll standing here, guys. Hold up. I use her hair to keep her steady so she don't fall over. So I'm going to show you what I mean. When it comes to Ignite Lolita hands, the original dolls had these on it. And the hand could only go up and out. And this one right here is the only one that I've ever had that actually spins around 360. Now, both of these hands can do this, which means that they didn't secure it. Now, the old version, you cannot do that to her. You cannot do the spin around hands with the old version of the Night Lolita dolls. These here are set in one spot, and they do not spin. To compensate for that, what Night Lolita did was they put a joint here on the upper part of the arm, and it allows you to spin the arm around. Even though she does have 360 spin in the upper shoulder. But that does help when you really want to do it. Now, the one thing that I really thought was interesting was the fact that her elbow is, well, it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. The old ones is not the greatest. So when it comes to hands, like I said, I love the way the hands look. And since they can spin the whole arm, yeah, it's good to go. So they pretty much kept it like it was, pretty much. Now, when it comes to the leg joints as well, there's a change in the leg joints. And if you look at this girl here, her ball here is not connected to this. Where this one, when it comes to her ball inside, it is. This is one whole piece, and this is just a ball, basically with a hole would drill into it and it thing. So yeah, like I said, and when it comes to her arm movements, like I said, she's got 360. When it comes to aesthetic complete, that is the furthest her arm will go when it comes to closing up. But luckily, her hand bends the rest of the way, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, she can touch her face. So, yes, she can touch her face, so that's good. Now, the one thing that I never really understood why they never fixed this issue was their head. Now, when it comes to the older girls, the movement of their head is up and down. That's it. No side to side, up and down. Now, with the new body, they have changed that little rhythm of things. And I'm glad they did, because I was always frustrated whenever I did her hair or something like that, and I wanted to turn her face a certain way, I had to move her whole body in order to do that. Well, in this one, they changed that aspect altogether. Up, all the way, down, side, side. So now she's got rotation in her head, and I love that aspect of this doll. Now, the other aspect of the doll I like is her back. And like I said, guys, sorry about the dolly nudity. When it comes to her back, that is how I like my dolls to look. Beautiful, gorgeous. The new doll's back is amazing. Got a booty too. But unfortunately, if you have an old Night Lolita doll, I've noticed this is in every single one of them. All the old ones are the same way. There was one thing about their back that I truly did not like. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to move her beautiful purple hair and show you what I mean. I'm going to push this up above her body. And yes, guys, I know she's stained. I like her stained. I don't worry about it. Is that. Hold up. Let me see if I can untie this right here, guys. Her back is not very pleasing. Yeah. For some weird reason, the way she's built in, she has a gap here, and then it sits out. This part of the thing sits out. It does not sit directly on top like it should be. But every time it doesn't matter. You still move it, it goes back like it is. So yeah, the back part of her is not bad. Right now she's, like I said, she's loose and I have to fix this. But like I said, when it comes to turning, you can turn her. Okay? She can turn at the top and the bottom. But the mechanism wasn't as aesthetically pleasing as this one is. And you don't, the only way to hide this is with clothes. When she's wearing clothes like she's wearing now, yeah, that was an issue. You could actually see this. So what I would do, I would literally make a shirt that would cover that portion of her back. Now, like I said, and also, now we're going to get on to the joints of the doll, which is the leg joints. So that was the issue with some of the other dolls. Now, the one thing I will say, one thing about this new girl, she does not come with holes in her ears, guys. So, yeah, you're going to have to put your own holes in her ears. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put it back there. So, when it comes to this girl, like I said, she is more aesthetically pleasing with her new joint and with her new and as you can see, the elbows here are kind of blocky. When you fold them up, they're blocky. They're very blocky here. So yeah. Now let's go on to the legs, guys. Now when it comes to the legs of this, as you can see, it's just like the arm. The ball is built into the socket itself. Now the legs do come out, but that is the furthest she goes. She cannot all the way out. Now the upper part of the legs go as far as that is. And then when it comes to her leg, this is the farthest she goes. She cannot go any further than that, and I wouldn't push her to go any further than that. Her foot is up and down motion. Now, when it comes to this girl here, they also kept that up to down motion and no spin. So you don't have to worry about your doll shoes going another way. Now, when it comes to her, she's a little bit different, like I said. When it comes to her elbow, she has a better range of motion. Her arm does come out all the way up. Much better range of motion. Where her arm, when you put her arm up, it kind of stays like this. And she can touch her shoulder. Her fingers are long, very long, guys. I mean, they're like killer long, as you can see. She can touch her face. And like I said, when it comes to her, she is very aesthetically pleasing. Now, you can push her arm as far as you want it, yeah. So, in other words, she can stretch her own back. Scratch her own back. Now, when it comes, as well as the new body, when it comes to the new body, it is pretty good. This body, I will highly recommend this doll to people. Now, like I said, when it comes, now the wrist are on ball and socket joints and not that flat thing. It's on a hinge as well, but the wrist spins. And the beauty about it is you also have spin here at the elbow. So the elbow spin, they have lost a joint up here on the top area of the body. Unlike her, she has the top joint as well as my other one down here. Now when it comes to her legs are totally different. Number one, this girl has thick legs, and she has some beautiful legs as well. I will say there is a little bit of a something going on with one of her legs, and it's kind of like it's bent. But I have a feeling you can just heat that up and deal with that. But yeah, now when it comes to articulation, she can go up, out, and once again, her hip blocks her from going any further than that. So when it comes to articulation for this girl, the same for this one, you get the same articulation. The thing about that give make her better is this. She's got a further range of motion with her knee than this girl does. Her knee only comes about, I think it's a 90-degree angle, but this one goes all the way up. And that knee looks beautiful. When you put it on her clothes, you wouldn't even tell that that was a jointed knee. It'll look like one leg. Now the foot is the same way. The foot goes down, up and down. It does not spin. At least, yes, it does. Yes, it does. It spins on its socket, and when you're spinning it, there's a clicking sound. So you can turn this doll foot, and it's the foot, not the joint, but it is a separate ball joint for the foot. Unlike hers is a hinge joint. I'm gonna show you that. As you can see, her foot is totally different. It's a hinge joint, whereas to this one, it is not. It's a ball and socket joint with a hinge joint too. So those are the difference. Now when it comes to, like I said, and I'm going to show you guys the knees. So the knees are totally different into each doll. Hold up. Let me switch around. The knees are totally different. Move your hair. Oh, sorry guys. Her damn long hair is getting in my way. Because I want to show you guys these knees standing together. As you can see, the knees are completely different. So the new dolls have a more curved and more aesthetically pleasing knee, as well as the elbow joints as well. So you can see how different the elbow joints really truly look when it comes to this girl. So yeah. Like I said, when it comes to this one, this is more aesthetically pleasing, this new one. And this one right here is, well, it's pretty, but it still needs a lot of work. So I love that they have updated these dolls, because I was wondering if they ever would. And these girls came out looking gorgeous. I absolutely love these. Now, the other thing that's different about are their skin tones. Now, I have not seen a male in this color yet. But if you know like Lolita, if they're going to create a female, they're going to eventually create a male. And he'll probably be outrageously stupidly expensive. But yes, so if you want to take these girls and orc them, you can. As you can see, mine have been orced a couple of times. Like when it came to her, I painted her face. I did not touch her because she was my very first one. But I did give her tattoo on the top. I drew that myself. And that took a while to do, but yeah, it was fun. She does have different aspects, and like I said, when it comes to their back, I like this one better because she's more evenly dispersed. This one right here, for some reason, it's not just in her, it's also in these other ones that I bought. She has the exact same issue where her back. She has a yeah, see that. She's like, it's like almost like they put it on too tight. But yeah, but other than that, as the years went through, they did improve that little aspect of these dolls. So when it comes to these dolls, and yes, like I said, she does have the joint system. But when it comes to her, her hand can spin. So like I said, they've changed them up a lot. A lot. So when it came compared to the first one had a lot of joints and a lot of articulation, but they did leave out something like articulation to the wrist here, as well as articulation to make the foot spin. And when it comes to the problem with their back, that was something I did not like about those dolls. But when it came down to it, they were very beautiful. Now, the one thing I will say is these dolls here, the old version, come with earrings, holes for ears. This one does not. So this is a new one. So they may come with it. I don't know eventually. And this one here, she actually had holes in her ears. I just took her earrings out. So yeah. Um, now I'm going to tell you the price point. Now the price point for these is totally different. I paid $70 for her. I paid $50 for her. I paid $72 for her. So these dolls can get in the expensive range. I have seen them higher than that. But other than that, these are beautiful dolls. And I hope you guys enjoy getting your hands on one. Okay, guys, it's getting 21 minutes. I got to pull this video. I will do another video very soon, guys. Probably not this month, but the month after that. You do have the music video coming in. But until then, guys, I'm going to say peace out. Love you. And I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Bye.